Good morning, everybody.
So,
it's good to see you.
Yes, it is. It's good to see us, as the case might be.
Yes, because we're not seeing you,
but you see us.
You see us.
We know it's good to see us.
So it's good to see us. Should we start off by talking about the contest?
Yeah, let's get it out of the way.
Let's get out of the way.
With the cat out of the bag. So, bottom line, we didn't have enough people who live.
You'll notice that we don't have a bowl full of people's names to draw out and give prizes to.
Only 2 people fully accomplished the tasks which we set out there for you to do. Namely, Jeffrey Levitt and Brandon Hoffman. Good job, guys, for coming in, running 1 lap.
And hopefully, the next time we do a contest for free Veratas, you guys participate again.
Yeah.
And we'll give you a
This
little
will not be forgotten.
Yes. You have put money in the bank, and that money will grow interest.
Yeah.
And you will have preference.
But I'm going to set this out there. You know, we're giving away a free pair of shoes, so we wanted to raise the standard, and obviously it didn't really work. I just want to know, what do you think? Well, like, what would you do for a free pair of Veratas? Come on.
Yeah, we want to know.
Brand new pair of shoes, exciting. What would you do for free Veratas?
Would you run up to the top of a mountain? Would you?
Or would you post in a comment on our board? We just want to know, because we want to know.
We want some ideas. We want some good ideas.
We'll do another contest. We still have those Veratas, but we want, I don't know, we want engagement. We want activity.
As you can tell, we're really good at creating really professional videos and just putting on just an incredible video cast every week. But we probably need some help as far as a good contest, so we want to know what your ideas are.
Maybe that is the contest. What would you do for a pair of Veratas? And then you do it.
Yeah. So
we'll think about
whoever creates the coolest contest and then does it.
Yeah, and so it's like, well, I'll run up to the Y, and take a picture of you up on the Y, post it, and we'll decide whatever the coolest thing is.
Yep.
So, come on, people. Bring it.
Get on it.
We're challenging you. Do something cool, and we'll reward it.
Yep.
So
I like that. I like that.
Props to Jeffrey and Brandon.
Thanks
Good
for coming
job.
in,
Thanks for watching.
And
we'll think of something to reward you.
Yeah, we'll get you something. Let's go over some new product.
Yeah.
We got some exciting new things to show.
So first and foremost, the update.
We'll start out with probably one of the cooler things.
Yeah. Even though we like to say here in the store that the Cascadia is the best-selling trail shoe in these United States of America, this actually, I haven't looked at the numbers for trail shoes in a while, but at least for the first year, this actually beat out the Cascadia. Now, I think we don't even normally think of this as a trail shoe, but this is the update to the MT&WT10, otherwise known as the Minimus Trail.
Yep. The
10.
4mm drop.
Yeah.
It is part of the Minimus line. Some of the updates include the sole of the shoe just being configured just a little bit different. The way that they've configured the honeycombs.
Yeah, unfortunately, it still has the metatarsal band.
I thought that they were going. Did they make that a little bit wider?
I would hope so.
Did Greg say something about that? Maybe we'll find out later about that. But
because I didn't like that in the first one.
Yeah.
And it's still here in the second one. Well,
looks like maybe there's a little bit more padding on in the heel, just a little bit. But yeah, really cool, really good looking shoe, and yeah. And speaking of trail, we have our new Injinji trail, and this is part of the Injinji 2.0 Performance 2.0 line. We've got the trail right here. We've got the run specific. We've got the sport. Another one of the trails right here, and then the new Injinji compression.
Yeah, exciting, exciting. And it's pretty similar to their old line. They just have updated packaging and their classification system. Their old thing was all based off of weight. So they had their lightweight, midweight, and I don't even know if I guess midweight was their heaviest, at least that we carried. Then
yeah,
they had
it was
original
lightweight,
weight.
original, midweight.
And so now they have this, because they had that in trail and in road, and now it looks like they're just classifying a little bit different, but it's the same stuff.
Yeah,
so.
and cool new colors. I mean, this is good colorways. TheraBand, this is something that I think we've had in the store for a little while,
Yeah, just
but
a little bit.
we haven't highlighted it.
It's kind of a stretching aid.
Yeah, I was going to take it out of the package, but then I didn't think I could get it back
Yeah.
in. But they've got numbers on this band, like I'm looking at a number 2 right here, and so it'll tell you where to place the foot on which number and where to grab with the hand, and different ways to stretch the hamstring, back, side of the body.
Can get a little bit better stretch, because sometimes, I don't know, you can definitely get better stretches with aided stretching if someone else is helping you, because you tend to limit yourself. This is a way to get past those limitations. You're still using your own like leverage to pull and get that further stretch, but you know it allows you to get a better stretch than just like doing the sit and reach stuff.
Yeah, and sincerely, like, you've got, sometimes people will use a belt, or they'll use like one of those big rubber bands, and that's just a little bit more specific, like has different slots that you can grab onto, different degrees of stretching.
Yeah.
So then we have the CEP short sock.
Known as the Dynamics. Essentially, this is the CEP bottom. Like, it's still compression, it's just not calf compression, it's primarily foot compression. So if you really love your CEP sock and want to wear a Zensa sleeve, here you go.
Do I dare take these out?
Oh yeah, you can.
All right.
So this is essentially what has replaced Clone. Clone was the really awkward, like 40 measurement of the lower body system where they would make custom tights.
That's pretty quality.
And I swear I'm like the only person in the state of Utah qualified to do it. So I've done it a few times, and it's always awkward, especially measuring in the pelvic region, which there are measurements. But so this is $150, compression tight. Yeah, people have kind of asked for it. I know that Crystal really likes hers.
Oh, that's what
she's got
always
Clone.
wearing.
Yeah.
All right.
But very high end. You know, when you think about it, compression socks only go up as high as the calf, and there's a lot more stuff down there.
Yep.
You know, got a whole thigh that can use some recovery. And so this is not to be run in. This is primarily after workout.
A recovery piece.
Great for travel. But yeah.
Especially if you're racing and then hopping on a plane.
Yeah.
Or racing and then hanging out all day, especially for the longer races. So. Then we've got some cool new apparel pieces. Fun new Asics women's long sleeve. We've also got an Asics 2-in-1 tank top. Fun colors, kind of cool. Almost looks kind of sparkly, except that it's holy.
Holes. Yeah,
This is a holy tank top. Okay. And then we've got some fun. Oh, we'll go over. This is a fun shirt from Asics for the guys.
Yeah.
Nice
got
little
a
V-neck. And then we've got some fun
shelter jackets.
Some
of this nice shell, really lightweight, packable.
Stuffs into its own pocket. Got a hood on it. Yeah, really cool options. So. And I think that's it for our new product. So.
Yeah, and we should be seeing some more spring apparel as it warms up. It's been pretty nice out there lately, so.
Yep. And it's supposed to be pretty nice this whole week. So.
Probably highlight a little bit more apparel in the next week or two. So, do you have anything else, or do we get down to racing?
Let's go to racing.
So the big news was the Phoenix Marathon, at least for locals.
Yeah.
Which we had some really good representation for the Sojourners Club. Cassie Harmon won the half marathon. Melody Jensen took second in the marathon, finally breaking 3 hours around the 2:53. So
congratulations!
Congrats,
awesome.
Melody. and Tony Vakafi. Was he 9th? I don't know. He ran a 2:45. He was up there.
I kept hearing like 7th, 8th, 9th, but yeah, he was top 10. And
but a good time, 2:45,
solid time. And apparently the course was a little long.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, that's what I heard. But
based off what a Garmin, you can't trust
Garmin. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, that's another story.
And then the Utah guy Jake Krong that won it. So good.
Yeah.
Good Utah representation. Good Sojourner representation.
He beat an African, good old Peter Omai.
Oh.
Yeah. Who has ran in a Sojourner's jersey once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
at Utah Valley, and we got him to run one. But then he bugged me for the next like 3 months about getting money. I'm like, we didn't agree to that. Anyways.
That's awesome.
What do you want?
That's a great story to tell.
Yeah.
And then there was.
So I got him a pair of shoes, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think he won the Utah Valley half marathon or full marathon.
Okay.
First year of the current course. And he ran in our jersey, and I said I'd get him a free pair of shoes if he won, and he won. Got him a free pair of shoes, and he bugged me for money.
So he was compensated.
Yeah, he was compensated. We weren't ripping him off. We had a deal, and we lived up to it. So, then in track news, there's some cool stuff. U.S. Indoors, which is kind of a smaller event. Not a lot of this is post-Olympics. Some people, if they're taking a down year, is probably this one. But it is a world championship year, so.
Oh yeah.
But Will Lear doubled. He's the guy with the big mustache. I guess he kind of is channeling his inner Prefontaine.
And long. Doesn't he have long hair? Yeah, he's got pretty long hair.
So he won the mile and the 3K. Like some teenagers kicked butt. A.G. Wilson won the 8. Who I think she just like went straight pro after high school.
Oh, okay.
And then Mary Kane won an extremely slow mile. I think it was 1 in 5:05.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's championship style racing, the sit and kick. So it's impressive that she has that kind of a kick, but she was running like 2:03 last year in the 8, so she's got some wheels. But
wow.
Crazy not just to be like the best high school runner in America, but
to also
be in high school and be like to have the U.S. indoor title, you know?
Wow. Pretty
legit.
Did she ran? What was the high school mile record that she broke? Was it 4?
I think it was 4:32, 4:33.
Okay.
She broke her own record just recently, so.
Cool.
I think it was 4:33. Then she ran 4:32, and then 4:28.
So compared to her best time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's just having a monster season.
That's awesome. Well, cool. Yeah, if you want to see anything, if you felt like we missed something, or if you want to see something for next time, post it in there. Remember our question: what would you do for a pair of free Veratas? And what contest ideas do you have? So we're open. We're open, and let us know.
Impress us. Till next week.